I think a lot of times when I think of products, we don't think about the founder. I think a lot of people think they can hide behind their products and not be a, on camera, on microphone person. Do you think it's still possible, or do you think the face, like you need to have a face to the product?
It's possible, it just takes longer and it's a different type of business. People buy from people. That's what it's always been, what it always will be. If you want to grow very quickly, you need to show your face and you need to be the one that represents your brand because there's nobody that knows it as deeply as you, that's as passionate as you and that can sell it as well as you. It will never be someone who can compare even if you hire a fantastic salesperson. The other part of that though is that if you don't want to be the part of that human behind your brand, you actually need to humanize your brand. It takes far longer and it's harder connection. People can, like you said, they can know if somebody's being authentic. They can see their mannerisms. They understand like the connection between the two versus taking the time to humanize your brand, and they can determine whether or not they like it or not. And so I think that it can be, it's just not as powerful. It's not as powerful as a bond, and it's not as quick either. So if you do want to grow your business, the quickest, easiest way to do, not easy, the quickest way to do that is to show your face and you are the one that boots to the ground, represents your brand. And honestly, clarity comes from it. So a lot of times people are like, but I want it to be a certain logo or I want it to be a certain message. But your message and your logo and the feel of your business as it grows, it will evolve. And as you grow and mature as a business, it actually will become more solidified. You'll have more clarity in your voice, in the customer you attract, because even and then what values you have too. So as you start to grow, you start to see, oh, this is actually a really important value that I have internally and externally. So the people who I hire, as well as the people that I serve in the world. So I think that you can eventually, but I would highly recommend putting a face to the brand because as a small business, it might have been you might be able to do it, and that's how bigger businesses do it. But as a small business that needs to stand out to sustain, you probably do have to show your face now more than ever because customers are just more savvy. They're just more savvy. They have different reasons to spend. A lot of times it has to do with the founder, has to do with the values that are is represented a lot, and what they see of themselves or in the world that they hold value to is represented in that owner or in the product and the brand. So I think that, as a small business, it's a way for you to stand out of showing your face and being the representative for your brand.